the back-to-back defending champions started their pre-season build-up for season 2016 in impressive fashion last week, getting a win over the South African team, the Lions, away as well. And now 3 more matches to decide who will take the park in game number 1 of the season. It is down to the match of number 2 pre-season against the Chiefs here at Forsyth Bar Stadium. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career, where we're kicking on in to the pre-season build-up with matchup number 2 and looking at the team we've selected today, trying to mix up to get as many players, as much chance in the squad as humanly possible. We have quite a few changes going through. The first time we get to look at the hooker starting today is more in the Australian hooker coming into the squad. He will partner his fellow Australian Alexander and Ben Tamiafuna in the front row. Ratulik returns and he is alongside S.3 in the second row. Manu comes in and he will be alongside Armitage and Faletau in the back row of the forwards. When we turn our attention to the backs, it's Francois Holgard who gets his first start of this year. Outside him is Sopawanga. Ranger and Stowers will be in the centres this week, and Folau and Wade on the wings, with Gillies Kaka taking his spot at fullback. Now Folau was impressive at outside centre last week. It's going to be a key factor on how he performs this year, so trying him out on the wing to see where he best fits into this Highlanders unit. The Chiefs have had some real troubles recruiting players quality enough to keep up with the high standard the Chiefs have been setting. As the years go by, they've slowly struggled to reach the playoff stages. Over the last 2 years, the Chiefs and the Highlanders have had some really big battles. A lot of the original Chiefs players still remain, especially in the backs when they have Kerbalo, Anscombe, Natai, Fruin, Nano Williams and Horrell, all players they have been with the Chiefs for a long time. In the forward sales, a different story with a lot of those guys new to the team. Only Fitzgerald, Thompson, Messam and Kane remain. All the others imported players for the Chiefs. Can they live up to the standard, and can they match this hugely experienced and explosive Highlanders outfit? So we look set to get underway here. First home match for the Highlanders, albeit pre-season. And it will be Sopawanga starting in the number 10 jumper tonight. Of course, Robbie has been fantastic. But tonight, it's a chance for Sopawanga to prove his worth as he kicks off away to the right-hand side, and Folau plucks it out of the heavens. What a start for the Highlanders. Israel Folau showing his worth there, but his support was very slow and very weak in coming as Messam gets a nice way to Kane, and straight away Fitzgerald is running through, and a high shot instantly. Brousseau getting hammered from Faletau. Well, that's a good start from the Highlanders that ended very poorly with the high tackle. Kerbalo will take the kicking duties. He thumps that one into touch. An interesting decision there, not giving them to Anscombe. Of course, no Cruden in the Chiefs anymore. Where he's plying his trade now, we'll soon find out if we can find him. So it will be Salah to throw in to this line out. He gives it straight to Ratulik. He finds Holgard. Sopawanga first receiver finds Ranger. A restart for him as Stowers goes over the top for Wade. Oh, he's lost it, and it's picked up from the Chiefs. Well played there from Nano Williams.
Release.
And they're right on the right-hand touchline of the Chiefs. They go through Cortez. Finds some room for his front row partner. Costex and captain. Finds Anscombe.
Release.
Anscombe goes to the ground. A tackle from Holgard. Here's Kane. Oh, big shot on Kane. Sam Kane drew him backwards. Alexander turns him over. Throws a wild ball that's picked up from the Chiefs again. Messam has done that a couple of times already. Fitzgerald picks it up. And Fitzgerald runs on to the 22. The Chiefs slow ball, but Kerbalo finally has it back. Oh, good run here. Alexander, desperate tackle. As there's another one from Moore. It's going to be a try for Anscombe. The Chiefs had the lead, but what a run from Charlie Natai. He swats them away like flies. Anscombe gets the credit for the try, but watch this run here from Ngātai. Through one from Sopoanga. Alexander Moore, no chance at all. In the end, he could have gone himself. I don't know why he passed it inside. Anscombe gets the try. What a run, look at this. Charging forward, and they just fall off the tackles. Moore made the one that forced him to pass on his second attempt. But a great run from Ngātai. And the Chiefs get the first blood in this match. It's 5-0. Anscombe to convert his own try. And he does exactly that. Great stuff from the Chiefs. They lead this one by 7-0. Early days here still. Only 14 minutes gone. But the Highlanders, well, missing a few tackles in that segment. Sopoanga to kick off again. There goes again to the right side. And once again, it's an instant replay with Folau. But it's beautifully taken from Cortez, who gets a nicey to Brosseau, who's going to kick over the top. Ranger gives chase for the Highlanders. And the ball is going to sit up perfectly. Ranger gets there in the end and forces it dead. But what a chase from the Chiefs. Anscombe right on his heels. And the Highlanders are on the back foot. Sopoanga goes deep. Very good dropout. Karbalo has to go back for it. He flicks it inside as Brosseau once again finds Messam. Oh, huge shot on Messam from Stowers. And well, the little man finally gets one up on the big lamb Messam. Thumping tackle. And I'd imagine the Chiefs here, through Karbalo, once again, will relieve all the pressure with a touch-finding kick from the scrum half. It's Salah again for the Chiefs. On the Highlanders side of halfway, he messed up his first line out, but gets the second on the mark, and Fitzgerald puts it down. The Chiefs look to drive, but it's quickly disputed as they look wide now. Pops it up. Anscombe slips through one tackle before offloading it nicely to Thompson. He goes to ground, 10-metre line, Highlanders side of the field. Karbalo gives it to Castex, who gets smashed from Nasimanu. Oh, that's a high shot. That's a really nasty high shot. The two blindside flankers having a go at it. And Messam is in a whole world of trouble here. He is going to the bin. 10 in the naughty chair for Liam Messam. And the Highlanders now will get a chance to clear this ball away upfield. A nice kick from Lema Sopoanga gets him towards the 22. And finally, a mistake from the Chiefs. And the Highlanders will be keen to make this pay. Man in the bin, that is Messam. They are without their blindside flanker. Hogarth delivers a fireball out to Wade. He fires it back to Sopoanga. Can't get away. Good tackle from Fruin, but it's Stowers getting big to Wade. Oh, Wade spilled the ball. Big opportunity. Goes begging for the Highlanders and Wade. Looking to offload in the tackle. He has been smashed. As a result, the ball has squirted free. As up goes another poor line out. Anscombe takes it at the back. What was he doing there? Recycled by the Chiefs. They go to Tim Nano Williams, who slips it infield to Ngātai, who's already shown once what he's capable of. Now it's Karbalo. Oh, good pass. Brilliant pass to Nano Williams. He went into touch, but boy, oh boy, Thompson in the tackle. What a pass that was. A shame for the Chiefs that did not pay off. The Highlanders now opting for a 5-man line out. Moore, just his second throw of the match. Hogarth finds Armitage. Wonder what he was thinking as they look wide. It's intercepted brilliantly from Robbie Fruin. The Chiefs get the pressure back now as they go short. Cortez over the top. It's Wade. Can't get up. And then Williams makes a big bust and he kicks downfield. But he's given it straight to Folau. Folau turns. Folau runs. And he steps through one. Advantage. Doesn't get through the second. He throws a forward pass. Oh, that is disappointing from Israel Folau. Seeing at the numbers, he had Stowers there. He had Hogarth.
Crouch.
Two very fast players. The passes are straight. And half-time rings. And the Chiefs have a scrum, on the 22. Highlanders side of the field. Oh, that's a good shove. The Highlanders might get this ball back here. And they do. Hogard goes through a bit of a run himself. Here's a shoulder speed he's got. Oh, and another high shot. This time from Fruin. And he looks in trouble as well. Could be 2 yellow cards for the Chiefs. It is. Fruin's off for 10. And the Chiefs lose their second player to a yellow card. Sopawanga decides a tap is the best form to go with here. As Stowers has to force the offload. And Kurbalo comes away with it. Advantages over though. And through Salah go the Chiefs.
Release.
On the 10-metre line, looking like they might lose this ball instantly. From the mistake, the Highlanders get it straight back. Falatau finds Sopawanga. Oh, good run here from Lema Sopawanga. Ranger had 2 men outside him. Could not find them. And the Chiefs defuse yet another good attack. Falatau, quick play, finds Israel Folau. And this is Curtins. He is gone. And a try for the Highlanders. And 10 minutes over the half-time break. Well, that's 3 tries in 1.5 matches for Israel Folau. That's why he's paid the big bucks. But Falatau, quick play, got smashed. The Chiefs knew they had no one back, and only chasing was Natai. Could not reel him in. What a great try. It took nearly 50 minutes for it to come about. The Highlanders, through that penalty, making some good gains. And they get the try they want. They'll go to the break right in striking distance, if not equal, with the Chiefs. Could be a telling factor in this match. Sopawanga, of course, played a very good part in that grand final win last season. He'll be looking for a repeat of that season for him as he steps in and strikes a nice conversion. And he ties us up as we head to the break. It is 7-all. The Highlanders and the Chiefs all tied up. What does halftime have in store here for the stats? It looks fairly even throughout. You see the Highlanders are actually winning out here on possession and territory, yet they've only just managed to get themselves some points. High tackles, both teams have made 2, which will not please them at all. Big time mistakes, the difference being the Chiefs have lost 2 players to yellow cards. The Highlanders have not lost any. Line breaks, the Chiefs lead 5-3, proving their attack at the moment is much better than the Highlanders. How are they going to mix this up? How are they going to change it any to get back in the lead here? It's 7-all at halftime. The Chiefs and the Highlanders all tied up here at Forsyth Bar Stadium. Back here for the second half. The Chiefs are all tied up here with the Highlanders. 7-all. This second pre-season match of season 2016. As down goes the kick and Fruin. Brilliantly taken, much like what we saw from Folau earlier on. Here comes Kurbalo. Trying a little sniping run, gets taken out. Sam Cane tries it off the back and feeds it nicely to Castex. And they're inside the 22. Here are the Chiefs. Anscombe, delivers a nice pass. Creates a huge piece of space. And a desperate tackle, taking Fruin to ground. He was almost away. Now Salah finds his partner in the front row. Castex, great pass, great tackle, great delivery. And it's a try in the corner for the Chiefs. Number 2 going to Brousseau. What an outstanding pass that was. Desperate tackle in the end from Gillies. Kaka couldn't stop him. Here they come, wide they go. Ranger joined the line. Probably should have stayed out, but that was close. Most refs would want to see that. Upstairs. What a play that was from Castex. Here's a run in line. Did he get that down before he touched the chalk? We will never know. But it is try number 2. The ref has called it. And Anscombe could extend the lead out to 7. Hits it nicely. That's a good kick. 14-7 now. The Chiefs are leading the Highlanders at home as well. This is a good performance from the Chiefs. Some changes here for the Highlanders early on. It's the Beef coming off with Pyle making his second appearance, as well as a number of others as well. So no real list there at all, but some changes in the back line. Fekitoa coming on. Fofana is on as well, and some changes to go with that. But is Sopawanga, who's still on the field. You see there, number 20. Wesley Fofana making his return to the Highlanders jumper. Haven't seen him much lately as the Chiefs take this down nicely. And Thompson's fed it wide, finding some room with Fruin. Oh, Timneno Williams has been hammered into touch once again. A speedy, elusive player, but one-on-one heavy hits like that do not bode well for the man on the right wing. And it goes. New man Pyle takes it down, and Hoggard finds Sopawanga. Deep runs Ranger. He's looking out wide for Fofana. Fofana's busting away. He steps in field. Oh, what a play from Wesley Fofana. Oh, straight off the bench. First touch of the ball. And Fofana scores an absolute cracker. Well-inspired change here off the bench for Wesley Fofana. That was classical. Watch the step. Just fooled them all. He got rid of Fruin and then had a great show of speed to get away from Kerbalo and co. No chance for them at all, but what a set play this was. Ranger involved. Fekitoa was still coming from deep to run the extra support. Didn't need him. One of the best. And just the preseason from Wesley Fofana. Hasn't seen much time recently. Of course, 2014 had that massive injury that's seen him out for most of the year. He come back in and out of the squad. How's Sopawanga going to go here? On the right-hand side, about 7 from touch, hits it nice, and adds 2 vital points. The Highlanders tied back up here, 14-all, with the Chiefs. 55 gone. Home crowd support fairly quiet, has to be said. Kerbalo. He chops it down onto the drop goal and he kicks away. Oh, and Fekitoa gets it in and knocks it on.
Advantage over.
An advantage quickly over though. Here's Kerbalo finding it short to Thompson. The defence has to come in on Fitzgerald.
Release.
And that's just about a good play there from the Chiefs. Here's Castex. Oh, he knew he was coming. Oh, he knew he had that offload in him. Brousseau has been chopped high once again. And this time is Hoggard. That was a nasty one, but the Chiefs here have a penalty. 22 out, 5 of them from touch. And little surprise here, they've given the ball to their sharpshooter, Gareth Anscombe. 20 to go. Anscombe to give the Chiefs a 3-point lead. Oh, this is close. He's hit the uprights. The ball dribbles out and Gillies Kaka picks it up. Oh, the Chiefs have massive numbers, and they turn it over. Kane, shot by Kerbalo, looks out wide, and it's Timneno Williams. He finally gets one. And the tackle of Wade. Timneno Williams says, don't worry about 3, let me get 5. Well, it was unlucky. The Chiefs were just more aware of what was happening there than the Highlanders. Kerbalo almost went himself, but did the right thing. He went wide as he broke the line, found a big running Timneno Williams, always had the speed on the outside of Wade. That was a beautiful pass though. Kerbalo received from Thompson, who has been putting out magic balls all night long. The Chiefs once again take the lead, thanks to this man missing a penalty. Of all things to happen, it's all happening here tonight. Here's Anscombe. That's a better one from Gareth Anscombe. Unfortunately for the Chiefs, though, that one's only worth 2, but the lead is now 7. As we have 21 to 14, the Chiefs take back their lead. Have the Highlanders got one more try in them? Have they got two? Sopawanga kicks off and here comes Fofana. Easily claimed from Thompson, finds Messam. What a run from Liam Messam, gets it wide, and it's, the big running centre. What a run there from Fruin. It's kicked downfield, the Highlanders should let it run. Fruin was right up on that ball. But in the end, good judgment from Kaka. And it will give the Highlanders a scrum feed way back where that kick came in. Fruin and Neno Williams are proving to become a bit of a handful here. And it goes from Hogard. Decent scrum here. Highlanders have had a decent scrum most years. Really force the other teams on the back foot. Here's Falatau. Finds Hogard. Oh, Hogard straight to the tackle, and now he's injured as well. Oh, that's a poor start for Hogard's season. And as the only back remaining on the bench, it is Robbie Robinson, who will come on to fill the role at scrum half. Not a custom role for him, but it's either that or a forward. What a time to get injured. With just 8 minutes to go. Another scrum banks down and the Chiefs reply. They've hit that heavy on the second push, and they should get this ball back. What a turnover and what a time for the Chiefs. Carvalho can see it. They have to watch Robinson look to expose him as they come to the left side. Brousseau finds it back inside. Nice ball. Get to Natai. He goes to ground. Carvalho will run it again. Goes straight to Armitage. Here's a run from Salah. The hooker driving forward, and the Chiefs are probably going to do enough here if they can keep this ball to see the match out. That's a good run there from Anscombe. Castex opens up. Oh, it's going to be another try for Timneno Williams. The Chiefs will get the big play of the match. 26-14 kick to come. Timneno Williams has been hammered for 60 minutes of the match. But come when it matters, come the death, he comes to the fore. Big pass over the top, smokes Wade. See you later. Kaka coming across was always struggling to catch up with that. And in the end, Timneno Williams, oh, what acceleration. He leaves Wade flailing in the dirt. Arms aloft. No chance, but what a play. This man with a double. And the Chiefs have well and truly sorted out this result now. Win in the bag. And a good result for the Chiefs pre-season. Here's a conversion. Time is up. It is a beauty, but it is all over. The Chiefs have done a fantastic match here, and a fantastically timed tries has led them to this round 2 of pre-season victory over the Highlanders. The back-to-back defending champions suffer their first loss, albeit in pre-season. It will surely dent their confidence as they look ahead to the real competition starting up just 2 weeks away. Of course, there's injury woes now as well. Francois Hogard is out. How long for? We'll have to find out later on. But 2 tries to 4. Let's check out the scorers. Folau and Fofana, 1 apiece. Sopawanga, good with the boot, 2 from 2. As for the Chiefs, Anscombe and Brousseau started off very nicely, but it was Timneno Williams that really sealed the deal with 2 fantastic tries in the last 20 minutes. Anscombe's boot was perfect from the conversion tee, 4 from 4, although he did miss that 1 penalty that led to Neno Williams' first try. 28-14, a super result for the Chiefs, who look to be the real deal this season. Into the stats, and wow, look at that turnaround from half-time. It was the Highlanders nudging it out 54 and 56, but come full time, the Chiefs 68 and 61% going their way. Line breaks where they led that 5-3, and they at half-time, come full time 8-4. The Highlanders only managed 1 line break in that second half. The Chiefs got another 3. The injury to Hogard, we'll check out after this match to see just how long he's out for. And of course the penalties. It was a bit of a dirty match. 2 yellow cards, and of course plenty of high tackles. So let's check out how long Hogard's out for and what we have for pre-season number 3. So it seems that Hogard is perfectly fit and well, just a week out for him, and he'll be fit and ready if and should he be needed for our third pre-season game, which is good news. And for that third pre-season game, it is up against the Blues at the Fortress of Eden Park. That's going to be a cracker. That is pre-season match number 3. The Highlanders suffering a loss 28-14 against the Chiefs. Can they bounce back? And will they be ready for the real competition starting up in just 2 matches' time? Remember, if you have any input into who you want to see out there for the Highlanders from the squad in these next 2 pre-season games, new positions, new places, anything like that, let me know in the comments and we can definitely try those out. But that is me for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's match, and I'll see you all next time for the Highlanders and the Blues from Eden Park. Until then, take care.